Shalom. I want to start off by giving all glory, praises, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Akakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to the brothers that's teaching this truth and sincerity. Shalom to the hopeful elect, the 1/3, sincere listeners. All right. Today's lesson is going to be titled, We're Not in the Time to Be Getting Married. All right. Us brothers that have woken up to this truth, right? We're not, it's not to say, you can't have a good time from time to time and all that, but scriptures say, with much wisdom, or much wisdom make a wise man mad, just roughly paraphrasing. So I'll say 9 times out of 10, you're shaking your head, man, at this place. Maybe 10 times out of 10. You know what I mean? Of the wickedness and the abominations of this place. And the reason why I'm going into this because, marriage, that topic might come up when you're dealing with a woman or whatever, and she brings that up and shit. And you gotta just, you basically tell her she gotta do what she gotta do or whatever. Or, you could be like, yo, we're already locked in. You know what I mean? You don't have to go too deep in the scriptures with it, but you just tell her, yo, we're already locked in, or whatever. If whatever you say that, whatever that she's receiving at that time, and she's not appreciating of it, then she can kick rocks, I guess, and get the whole ceremony. Because that's just what it is. These women want the whole ceremony, the whole shebang, the whole 9 yards, right? And then on top of that, they want monogamy on top of that, which is off according to the scriptures, man. That's not in our spirit. That's not how we move. That's not how we operate. These women are wicked, man. All right? They don't consider the ways of the Heavenly Father. They don't understand that, they don't understand the needs that a man needs, because you can get tired of a woman quick, That's why you need multiple, you know what I mean? But that's another topic anyways. But these women, they're selfish, man. They don't like the idea of competing. They don't want to compete. They don't want to, they don't want to be on their 10 toes. Because if you give a woman your all, that's when she starts to become that's when she stops trying, man. She thinks she got it in the bag. She thinks she got you in the bag and all these things, man. You signed, what you're not supposed to be doing, no legally binding contracts to the government. All right, it's a lose-lose, man. And Apostle Tahar already said that as well, man. All right, but it's just a reminder to the men in this body, the men that are listening, that we can't get comfortable here. That's the whole reason why I'm bringing this up. We can't get comfortable here. Yeah, we have women, we deal with women. All right. Women are delusional. They get comfortable in this place, man. They think this place is going on forever. They think, if they see something about Russia and Ukraine war, like, they don't consider that. They're not considering Israel Hamas wars. And if they see that, they just fan their hand at it. They don't even care about what's going on. You see what I'm saying? They really think that everything's just going to be normal. We're in the West, so everything's just going to continue on as it should or whatever. And that's not the case, man. All right? But pretty much, we're not to be comfortable here, man. In the kingdom, then, we're going to have marriages. We're going to be having all ceremonies and everything. You know what I mean? And righteousness. Our women are going to be virgins. They're going to be pure. Right? Ain't going to be no confusion. Ain't going to be no lies. Ain't going to be no past histories or past lovers and wickedness, man. Ain't going to be none of that, man. Demons jumping on your woman and all these things. Nah, ain't going to be none of that, man. Your woman, your woman's going to have her her own section of the house. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna have multiple houses, mansions, land, planets, whatever. Like, she gonna have her own. You know what I mean? Not every night she's gonna be in your bed because you're gonna have your own bed. And you're gonna pick and choose which woman you want in your bed for the night, which wife you want in your bed for the night, your concubine, right? And then then when you're done, they go, they're gonna be around, but they know we got a job to do. We got to bring back the nation. Anyways, just gonna get this because pretty much we're not in a time of mirth. We're not in a time of mirth, man. Pretty much. Long story short. John 2:1. And the third day there was a marriage in Cana of Galilee, and the mother of Yahushua was there. All right, Mary. And both Yahushua was called and his disciples to the marriage. And when they wanted wine, the mother of Yahushua saith unto him, they have no wine. Yahushua saith unto her, woman, what have I to do with thee? Right? What does that got to do with me? Okay, so, you know what I mean? That's what Yahushua said. What does that got to do with me? Then he says, mine hour is not yet come. What hour? All right? His hour to be magnified and glorified, man. Okay? He said if this was his kingdom, his servants will fight. Well, he doesn't want to. Yes, Yahushua has the superpowers. I mean, the spiritual powers, but he doesn't want to display that for the world to see. Because then they're gonna get the wrong idea. They're gonna be like, "Yo, you have all this power to do all these things, yet you don't want to take down the Romans, right?" So he was being humble. Like he didn't want to put a spiritual power on display like that, because he really wasn't there for that. He was there to teach the word of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, man, to preach the gospel to the elect, right? That was his main job, which in turn is our main job, man. We're carrying the cross as well. So that, going into that, man. And when you live the life of a prophet, it's not the life of a normal man, man. Because we're not gonna be fathers of the year, sons of the year, husbands of the year. We're not gonna be those guys. We do our best. But in this world, if you don't get your child a Christmas gift, you're the worst parent in the world, right? And Christmas is pagan, right? We're not supposed to be celebrating these things, but that's to show you in this world, you're a deadbeat if you don't get your children no fucking Christmas gifts, right? You don't get your child the PS5 on Christmas. You can get it any other fucking day, right? But only on that day, you gotta bend over backwards, and your kids don't even care for it anyways, man. They don't know the cost of a dollar, right? Here it is, you're laboring. Not to say you can't treat your children, obviously, but you know what I mean? It's the principle of these things, man. There's demons behind these things. You're doing things in the spirit of Christmas. That's you're putting demons on people, man. Says his mother saith unto the servants, Salakia, he said, mine hour is not yet come, man. Yeah, he worked miracles. Yeah, he had spiritual power, but he didn't want to, like, we ain't in that time. That was the spirit he was in. His mother saith unto the servants, whatsoever he saith unto you, do it. And there were set there 6 water pots of stone, after the manner of the purifying of the Jews. And mind you, the reason why I'm bringing this out is because guess what was taking place? A marriage, right? But Yahushua wasn't in the ceremony, making sure that the marriage went well. And Yahushua didn't care. He just so happened to be in the area. You know what I mean? He didn't care about, ultimately, he didn't care about the marriage, because he was about his father's business. That's what we're supposed to be about. We're supposed to be about our father's business. You know, like first and foremost. Everything else is second, right? So it says, six, and there were set there 6 water pots of stone, after the manner of the purifying of the Jews, containing 2 or 3 firkins apiece. It says on the NLT, it says that holding 20 to 30 gallons. So the 6 containers could hold up to 20 to 30 gallons. Continuing on, it says, Yahushua saith unto them, fill the water pots with water, and they filled them up to the brim. And he saith unto them, draw out now, and bear unto the governor of the feast, and they bear it. You know? When the ruler of the feast had tasted the water that was made wine, and knew not whence it was, but the servants which drew the water knew, the governor of the feast called the bridegroom, and saith unto him, every man at the beginning doth set forth good wine, and when men have well drunk, then that which is worse, but thou hast kept the good wine until now. This beginning of miracles did Yahushua in Cana of Galilee, and manifested forth his glory, and his disciples believed on him. Right? And that's why he said his hour has not come, because, you know, you're basically forcing his hand. You know, Mary in that predicament, she forced his hand, like, all right, I'll do it, but I don't. Like, I mean, it's not what I'm here for. Like, this is vanity. You know what I mean? But I'll do it, whatever. Okay, fine. I guess I could do it, turn the wine, but you know what I mean? So, it was nothing for that. That's crazy, though. How you turn the water to wine, though. So I had to bring this up, too, because... But that's how you know these were jakes, man, because they always need a turn up in the function, man. Mary, she, she knew... The angel spoke with Mary. She knew that the mission her son was going to be on, right? But she's a woman, right? So ultimately, she's still in the world. You know what I mean? She's in the world. She's a woman. She has emotions. There's just nothing wrong with that. It just is what it is. This is how the Most High made her. She's simple. You know what I mean? Like, she wanted to, woman. They like weddings and all that stuff, man. So they're in the world, man. And that's why women are always the ones that's pretty much forcing your hand for these things anyways. They're always begging you, oh, when you gonna make me, oh, when are you gonna do that? Like, I ain't trying to hear all that. And we know, according to scripture, that sex consummates marriage, man. So we don't, these women, but that's not enough for these women. You know what I mean? And mind you, we live in an adulterous generation on top of that, what scripture on that again? Took her tent. Let's see. Genesis 24:67. And Isaac brought her into his mother Sarah's tent and took Rebekah. He took Rebekah. All right. And she became his wife. Okay. So he went into the tent. He took her. Became his wife. What happened in the tent? All right. These are going over a lot of people's head. They're just reading these things and not actually expounding on it. All right. Well, Isaac and Rebekah, they had sex in the tent. And then it says right after, and she became his wife. So sex made them become married. All right. Joined together, because it's a blood covenant. You pop the hymen, or pop the cherry, or whatever. The hymen. And it's a blood covenant between the man and woman, and the most High. Okay, because the Most High sanctions that. All right, that's the way the Most High set it up. All right, they become one flesh. Right, and a righteous blood covenant, I should say. Anyways, and he loved her, and Isaac was comforted after his mother's death. Right. And that's the beauty of a woman. She makes you feel better, man. She serves her purpose. All right. Apostle called, they're just natural walking, talking incubators. You know what I mean? That was their soul. That was their first main purpose. All right. Bring forth children and serve their husbands, But in this world, that's looked down upon. Right? But they only want to pick and choose. Women in this world, they only want to pick and choose what which roles they want to play. I want to be married though. I want to be a wife though. But they don't want to serve. They don't even know the meanings of these words. All right. Isaiah 4:1, and in that day. Okay. In what day? Let's see what's going on in Isaiah 3. It's got a little bit of a background. Yeah. The Most High was going in, man. The Most High was talking about taking away the good things from you women, man. But pretty much, I'm not going to read it, but Isaiah 3 is going into all hell breaking loose, man. Okay. Famine. Okay. And even going into the women as well. Yeah, right here, it even goes into the woman, about the woman losing pretty much, the things that they're accustomed to in this side, man. Okay, the Most High is gonna take it away. They're not gonna be wearing these things when all hell breaks loose. They're gonna be wearing the baggiest sweater, or trying to find the baggiest sweater, and trying to find the baggiest pair of gray sweatpants, right? Because they're not gonna want to show their shape in that day. All right. You dykes ain't safe either, man, because you're all getting ravished. All right, you studs and all that, you're getting ravished too. The Most High is gonna bring forth your your worst fears, man. All right, so the right one is gonna pull up on you, right? A nigga that was doing a bid in jail, they release prisoners. He runs into a stud when all hell breaking loose. You know what I mean? You think he's gonna give a fuck? You see what I'm saying? He knows you're a woman. You women are gonna get ravished. It's gonna get real out here, man. But anyway, that's why Isaiah 3 is going into the perilous times, and that's why in Isaiah 4, right? Because that was the point. I don't want to read all of it, but I was gonna just make a point. Isaiah 4 and 1, it says, and in that day 7 women. So it's a continuation. So this is what's gonna happen after the fact. And in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, right? It's not just any man, but an elect man. Okay. That has this knowledge that the Most High is dealing with, that has this knowledge and truth, right? And it says 7 women. So 7 women is a complete number, right? And we were bringing it out in camp, right? Pretty much how bad is it going to be for these women to all get in line that they don't even care if we have multiple women? Because now that's all we're just here in the chat. Oh, you cheating on me, this and that, blah, 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 blah. Or, just dumb shit, like petty, weird shit. You know what I mean? And I was like, bitch, I can't cheat on you. You know what I mean? I love all my bitches. But, these women, they're just Esau, man. Because we live in a very, that's what it goes back down to, man. A very feminine society, man. Esau's not a real man, you know? And then also, they push monogamy in order to keep Israel's numbers low, man. You know? But we still repopulate anyways, you know? But they have certain, like, what do you call it? Measures in place, right? Like child support, just to pretty much castrate you, in this society, right? The way they set up this whole society, it castrates you, right? Because as a man, you should be able to live off the land. You should be able to be self-sufficient, right? We depend on the government for everything. We need groceries. We need, travel, whatever. Everything we need to go to this devil for, right? We trade our time for money at a 9 to 5, whatever. Buy coins, just to have some shekels in order to get daily bread in this place, But as a man, you're supposed to be able to provide for yourself, right? But anyways, Isaiah 4:1, in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, however complete amount of women that's allotted to that man. All right, saying we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel, right? And because a lot of these women, they do have money, right? They really don't need much. They just need time or protection and a man, right? Pretty much. But they're not even gonna be coming with the chat anymore either, right? It says, "And let us be called by thy name." How does that happen? That has to be consummated through the act of sex, all right? Because she wants to be called under our name. That means she wants to take upon our name, right? Because that's how it usually works. A woman takes on the man's last name or whatnot. But in order for that to happen, it has to be done through sex, right? So these women are going to be our wives, right? Technically, But these people are not seeing, the people of the world, they don't see it like that. So they want to talk about marriage, ceremonies, all this stuff. Like, nah, that's not how this shit works, man. Okay? But the Lord's coming back to destroy this place, man. It's like, yeah, you can go on vacation. You go somewhere for a week or whatever. Well, when after your vacation, you come right back and you gotta go. You're right back into the belly of the beast. You know what I mean? It's like yes, you gotta rest. It was good, whatever. You might have had a good time, whatever. But it's like, damn, you have to go right back to hell, man. It's like a slap in the face almost too. It's like, damn. It says, only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. Okay? That's when these women are going to be humble. And they ain't going to be giving you no talk about marriage in that day. Right? Matthew 24:37. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage, right? Just being in a mirthed out spirit, man. Just mirth on mirth, That's what was going on. Marrying and giving in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark. All right. and knew not until the flood came and took all of them away. So also shall the coming of the Son of Man be, man. And that's exactly what's going on now, man. Because, people are living their lives. They're, marrying, partying up, doing it big, right? Things of the world. Not knowing that the Most High is coming to destroy this place. He's coming to melt this place. All right? This whole regime is going to be destroyed. Right? But, yeah, that was pretty much the point. I'm going to end it off there, but Lord will, you're edified. And we say shalom and to the next one.